Hi, my name is Fiona Serendipity. That's Fiona, Serendipity, Serendipity. Today's date is March 24th, 2012. Either by thy picture or my love, thyself away art present still with me, for thou not farther than my thoughts canst move, and I am still with them, and they with thee. Or, if they sleep, thy picture in my sight awakes my heart to hearts and eyes' delight. Yeah, I was the kid. It got so that every pissant prairie punk who thought he could shoot a gun would ride into town to try to out Waco Kid. I must have killed more men than Cecil B. DeMille. Got pretty gritty. I started to hear the word draw in my sleep. Then one day I was just walking down the street and I heard a voice behind me say, "Reach for it, mister!" I spun around and there I was face to face with a 6-year-old kid. Well, I just threw my guns down and walked away. Little bastard shot me in the ass. So I limped to the nearest saloon, crawled into a whiskey bottle, and I've been there ever since. My uncle went to Canada to protest the war, right? On the 4th of July, he was down with my aunt. He got drunk and told my dad he felt guilty he didn't fight in Vietnam. So I said, "What's the deal, Uncle Jeff? In wartime you want to be a pacifist, and in peacetime you want to be a soldier. It took you 20 years to find out you didn't believe in anything?" This is a piece from the film Fried Green Tomatoes. It is the role of Ruth Jameson. I had a dream the other night. I dreamt that Buddy was gone. I ran to his crib, and there he was, sleeping like an angel. And you know, I thanked God for letting me still have Buddy. And I remembered having the same reaction after Frank would beat me, thanking the Lord for giving me the strength to take it. And I remembered thanking the Lord for each day that my mother lived, even when she was spitting up blood and praying for me to kill her. I looked into my mother's eyes, pleading for me to help her, and all I could do was pray. Well, while you were gone, and I was holding Buddy, I thought, if that bastard Frank Bennett ever tries to take my child, I won't pray. I'll break his neck. This is a monologue from Hamlet, and the role is Queen Gertrude. She is speaking to Hamlet about the demise of Ophelia. There is a willow, grows aslant a brook, that shows his hoar leaves in the glassy stream. There with fantastic garlands did she come, of crowflowers, nettles, daisies, and long purples, that liberal shepherds give a grosser name, but our cold maids do dead men's fingers call them. There on the pendant boughs her cornet weeds, clambering to hang, an envious sliver broke, when down her weedy trophies and herself fell into the weeping brook. Her clothes spread wide and mermaid-like. A while they bore her up, at which time she chanted snatches of old tunes, as of one incapable of her own distress, or like a creature native and endued unto that element. But long it could not be, till that her garments, heavy with their drink, pulled the poor wretch from her melodious lay to muddy death. Okay, this is a Boston dialect from using script 2 from Blazing Saddles. Yeah, I was the kid. I got so that every pissant prairie punk who thought he could shoot a gun would ride into town and try to outdo the Waco Kid. I must have killed more than Cecil B. DeMille. I got pretty gritty. I started to hear the word draw in my sleep. Then one day I was just walking down the street and I heard this voice behind me say, "Hey, reach for it, mister." I spun around and I was face to face with this 6-year-old kid. Well, I threw my guns down and walked away. The little bastard shot me in the ass. So I limped to the nearest saloon, crawled into a whiskey bottle, and I've been there ever since.